of the Empire State Building.
New York.
Let's go ahead and slide the camera over to Sam Fischer. Round of applause in studio.
What's
My
up?
guy here. And let me tell you, man, there is so much that I want to chat about because I've heard amazing things from mutual friends, and I have been honored before to press play. Not in this room here, but in our main on-air studio.
You gave me my first spin on the
to
radio.
throw your song on the biggest radio station in the world. Because let's just talk about Sam, dude. I don't want to dive into the city just yet, but tell us your story, man, and how it's been a steady course of action. Dog.
It's been steady. I'll say I've been steadily working.
There you go.
And
there you go. Yes.
Has been peaks, has been very sad valleys, but I think it's a grind. The music industry is so fickle, I'll say. And when they love you, everyone loves you. And when they don't love you, it's a little harder. But it's been good. I moved to the States nearly 10 years ago.
That's what let's start there, because for anyone who hears your singing voice, we don't always pick up on the accent.
Yeah, I guess I
mean?
just sing. I feel like people with an accent sing in like a neutral voice.
Yeah, it's very even. Even the guys, like I've had this conversation with my guys from 5 Seconds of Summer.
Yeah.
The most, Aussie of Aussies. And, when they're singing, you're like, wait a second, dude. You have a very neutral voice. So, yeah, talk about, where you're from and how your journey has led you here.
I'm from Sydney, Australia.
Yep.
Moved out here 10 years ago, lived in Boston, went to college there, and then moved to LA.
Yeah.
I've been there for nearly 6 years. Met my wife in Boston at college, which was great. Amazing, obviously. And she sings backgrounds for me, so music's fun. But yeah, I mean, I moved out to LA to chase a dream, and that dream got quickly taken away from me as soon as I got there. And I've been through it. I wear it all as a badge of honor now.
For sure.
Getting signed, getting dropped, writing for other artists, which is a massive passion of mine, and now being able to do my thing and have people respond to it. And I think there have been like many iterations of Sam Fischer, and now like I don't know, I put out a song that is like the most honest, raw song.
Yes.
And lo and behold, that's
I'm gonna get into that
like.
because one of the things that I love most about artists who really take that leap of faith to leave what's comfortable, to follow your dream. And that's like a common thread throughout all successful artists, because you have to really know and believe that you are on this planet to do that, to want to leave all that's complacent and comfortable, and to make that leap, that first, what I'm saying, jump off of the continent to a brand new world, man.
Getting
where
out
the
the island.
flushes in the right direction.
That's it. That's it.
So what did it mean to you to really want to follow that passion?
I mean, I didn't really do much music in Australia. I mean, I did music. I've been doing music my whole life, but I felt, let's call it a calling, I guess, to America.
For sure.
Just because it was the land of opportunity. And so I took that leap of faith. I don't know. I wanted to get off the island, and I'm so proud to be Australian. I'm stoked to be from Sydney. But it took me a couple years of being away to really appreciate it. And so, coming to America, going through college, and then moving out to LA, I don't know. It's been a struggle. I was a delivery boy for an Australian meat pie shop in LA. I taught tennis I coached tennis.
I had a couple of these notes on. Yeah, man. I mean, there were some of those things. Regular, the hustle, the LA hustle, the artist, grind isn't you just show up in LA and here we are. RCA's handing the paper to you, signed. We're gonna make you a star.
6 years in the making.
Yeah. So being able to really, truly, again, trust your intuition and to do that, and then to make friends with some of these amazing artists that you've been able to write with, and for them to call on you to help create songs, and then to really kind of put your own personal stories in their hands. What's it like for you to be a songwriter and to watch your words come to life, whether it's through your vocals or someone else's?
I mean, it's amazing. I think every song I write comes from a personal experience, and when working with other artists, it's cool to, if they don't know what they want to write about, to kind of share stories and get to a song there, or listen to their stories. I mean, each session is like a therapy session.
Dope.
And so we like open our hearts, gets real mushy, and then we kind of pick through what they want to say about themselves.
Got it.
And it becomes something. I mean, when working with an artist, it's just really cool to see them like light up.
By the way, let's name drop. I mean, Sierra, you know what I'm saying? You got J Hud on the, you know what I mean, on the resume. You know,
oh man,
I mean,
it's been cool. Just a name drop. It's cool. I've done something for Demi. I've got Keith Urban. My boy Spencer Sutherland.
Yeah, man.
Max. I mean, I've been very, very fortunate.
Hold on for a second. Let me see. Now we talk about that. Let's see what Spencer is up to. You think that he might answer our FaceTime?
If he doesn't, I'll be fuming.
All right, hold on. We're gonna hit up Spencer. Let me see.
Spencer, you better pick up.
Yeah, he better answer this damn phone real quick. So I'm coming over here. I told him let's pop on your headphones real quick for me, Sam. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get Spencer on here. Let me see if he's gonna answer our FaceTime on here. All right. Let me see. You got the knob to turn your volume up.
Got you.
If you need it there. I'm pretty close to this.
Got you.
If he doesn't answer our FaceTime, dude, does that mean that he's not a part of our friend group anymore?
Absolutely. He's cut.
Yeah, you're cut from the squad, Spencer. Let's see if let's see. I don't know if he. Oh, Spencer, what's happening, dude?
What up, dude?
I just wanted to pan the camera over because there was somebody in the room that wanted to say what's up to you.
What's up, my guy? What are you at the gym?
What's up, dude? I'm at Jones on 3rd, Sam.
Yeah, Jones on 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Spencer staple.
Sounds like a Spencer.
Real
thing,
original, bro.
But I just got done with the gym. Dude, I miss you. I miss both you guys.
Likewise, man. We just wanted to, we're doing a proper interview in here, man. I just wanted to say happy Valentine's Day and thanks for giving me the opportunity to meet this gentleman and allowing me to be the dude to press play on his song for the very first time ever on American radio.
Bro, I love that so much. It's funny because, like, he's been going around to all these radio stations. He's been going on everywhere, dude. And
you've been all over the place now.
It's been fun. It's been a good trip.
Just ran into your boy Sam. He's the man. He's the truth. So it's pretty dope to see him do that.
Oh, what a cutie, mate.
This is my guy.
That's so sweet.
Your family, dude, and we were chatting about you, and I just was like, let me make sure that he picks up our FaceTime and say what's up. So, Spencer, get back to your workout, dude. Happy 2020 to you, man. We love you to bits, dude.
Love you, brother. See you soon.
Peace out, homie. All right.
Thanks, brother. Love you guys.
Dude, love you, man.
Peace, my bro.
So, all right. He's still part of the friend squad. Yeah. Let's go ahead and toss off the headphones, man. But yeah, so to be able to have people who vouch for you, you know, and to be able to call on friends who support your journey. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it means everything. We're all in this together. There's no kind of between artists. There's no like struggle. There's no competition. It's like we all know what it takes what it's taken to get to this point, to be sitting in a studio talking to you. Like this is crazy. So it's just a respect. We all work really hard, and the kind of reality of it all is that like there are some dope artists that don't get to do this.
For sure.
So to be here, it
takes a bit of luck.
It's a magical thing. It takes a bit of luck.
Yeah.
It takes support from people, and it's kind of right now like. When growing up, like there are problems that I have that are problems that I've always dreamed about having.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
And so to have fellow artists who can empathize with that, that's amazing. Otherwise I would go insane. Like I would be in my therapist's office every day. Like, this is my problem. They'd be like, you don't have problems. You're all good.
Yeah. Let's put our focus towards this city. Well, Not a Hobby, first off, is the EP.
Yes.
This City has been a song that's been floating out there for a bit, for those who have been Sam fans for a while. To know that it had been there, but now is the time. You know, how difficult was it for you to stay the course and to now watch this record really gain the momentum that you knew in 2018 it was going to do for you?
I mean, that's the thing. I've always believed in this song. Yeah. I wrote it in 2016.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Put it out in 2018.
Man.
And now it's February of 2020. And I'm sitting here with you. And things gone crazy. I don't know. I can't. All of this feels like a freak accident. I've put in my 10,000. Like, I feel like you put good energy out, you get it back. And for the world to kind of take notice of it years after it came
Talk about
out.
this
It's
song
all
and what it
good.
means to you. I mean, when you're thinking about, are you talking about Los Angeles being stuck on a 405?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Waiting in line for a Pink's hot dog and realizing like, bro, I don't want to stand here for 38 more minutes. Like, what city is breaking your heart?
Dude, at the time it was LA.
Yeah.
It was I wanted LA more than LA wanted me.
Got it.
And I was in a position where I didn't know if I wanted to keep doing music because it was really hard. Like my wife and I at the time she was in Boston, I was in LA.
Yeah.
Everything sucked. I didn't have any friends. I was sleeping on couches and I woke up, was like, I want to say this. I just want to get it out.
Yep.
Never thought in a million years that it would lead here, but that's just the power of streaming and TikTok and just kind of
that's not like when you see it going TikTok viral is a whole nother thing.
Well, when it went viral, it was a ripped version of it. So my name wasn't on it, and I was like, cool. Yeah. So yet again, LA is screwing me over. I've gone viral, and no one knows it's me.
No credit. I can't even get the clout.
Right, exactly. But we fixed that, and thankfully, it kept going, and it's been. I mean, I want to write music that is basically just a safe place for people to feel their feelings.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing to see the way that people have made this song their own. Because for me, it was my desperation, my moment of like darkness, and just like this is my big fat diary entry, and like this is just it. If you care about it, cool. If you don't, I don't know.
As you said before, it's therapeutic. It's therapy.
It's therapy, yeah. And so it's been amazing to see how people have turned it into made it their own. I mean, like I've been telling everyone this, but there was a tweet recently that was like, I just want to make out with someone while This City by Sam Fisher's playing. And I was like, well, have you heard the song?
Yeah,
but,
do you know?
But also like, do you? That's cool. And then it's also been used, I mean, on TikTok, it's like there's a guy walking with a lion in South Africa, and then there's like raccoons in a dumpster, and then there's like, but then like recently with Kobe and his daughter Gianna passing, it's been used to remember them, and I just put out the music video, and it's so many comments.
That's what I said. The video is so powerful.
Thank you, brother.
So powerful. Because again, I had been a fan of the song for a while. Again, it's Spencer who led me to your music and told me about the sessions that you guys have had before, and just how special it was that you guys get to get in the studio together and create music. And then when he gave me the song, I'm like, okay, it's on repeat now, and that was last September, October, whenever it was, and I'm waiting for the visual. And when it did finally follow through, it's special, man. Just the lighting, just the solemnness, just the emotion comes through visually, like the lyrics do, man.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I worked with such an incredible team on it. Kimberly Stuckwich at Little Ugly in LA, she's a genius.
Yeah,
she wrote a treatment for the video it felt like it was her song, and her team is unbelievable. Monica Felice Smith choreographed the dances, and it's basically just 3 minutes of me getting beaten up by dancers, which is fine.
Which is cool. Right?
But there's a scene in it where like I'm getting kind of like pushed around on the street, and I had to tell the dancers like, hit me,
like go,
because I need this to look real. And I swear, if you take the audio from the camera, it's probably like me going like, this head is gonna
there's no way you're holding the note. Not at all.
But it was cool, and it came out so great, and I'm grateful for everyone who was around it. That was kind of when it all felt real. We shot it at the Barclay Hotel in downtown LA.
Gotcha.
And walking in and seeing how many people were there for
you.
Me, and to make this video, I was like, okay, like this is real.
It's a thing,
happening.
dude.
This is going.
It is.
But yeah, the response has been crazy, and I don't know.
No, it's like we were saying, it's long overdue. But the thing that's really amazing is that getting back to something that you said a little earlier in the conversation is it's just you pouring your heart out and you being yourself. I mean, I guess the question is, with Not a Hobby being the EP, do we have other songs that are going to make a full album soon?
Oh yeah,
yeah. So how is that process going for you now?
I've been writing this project for 3 years, and I've been writing songs that are about the last 3 years of my life, and going from getting dropped at a label to rediscovering myself and rediscovering my voice and what I wanted to say. And a lot of the songs are about relationships that aren't necessarily romantic.
Got it.
And it's just the way that certain people in my life have affected me and my kind of mental state, and just kind of being in that and growing up and just seeing I know, getting real, and for a minute I wasn't able to get excited about anything because I didn't believe it was actually happening.
You got you.
So that's kind of what it is. But we had a short list of 27 songs that we got down to.
A short list of 27
I know,
songs.
It's been a lot. I mean, like, I'm in every day writing. So it's like, here we go. And my little creative crew is amazing. And so the songs are sick. And there's an EP coming, there's an album coming, and it's all amazing. My favorite song that's gonna come out, just to tell you, it's called Carry It Well, and it was just me and the producer who wrote it, and Ryan Marone, shout out. He just did the new JP Sax EP.
Oh my God.
It's amazing. He's amazing. But it was a song that came from what I was talking about earlier with those problems that I wasn't allowed to say to anyone.
Yes.
And I was just kind of telling my wife about it all because I was like, I need to tell someone because it's like really weighing on me. And she goes, yeah, it's almost like just because you carry it well doesn't mean it isn't heavy. And I was like, that's a song.
I just got goosebumps hearing that story.
Yeah, so
again,
shout out
man,
to my wife.
What I think it is, yeah, she's in the corner. She's beat red now, blushing. Good job, girl. She's also thinking like 10% cha-ching. No, just like, no, but what it really comes down to, man, that I've had the blessings to be able to tell a few other songwriters who truly have opened themselves up is that you have done a tremendous service, not only to just pop music, but to just music in general, because now we're in such a world where people are they're searching for your stuff. That's why the streams are climbing, and that's why the people are connecting, because they're searching for real. They're searching for something that just it doesn't feel faked in any level of it, because we're inundated with all kinds of just things. So when we find that real, we hold on to it and we don't want to let go. And although the record was written in 2016, it hit online, or hit the world in 2018, and now it's 2020. It's because we are finally, as a music listening society, grasping to what is real and never gonna let that go. We're listening with a more intelligent ear.
I mean,
bro.
I think like look at Lizzo's rise. You know, that's
exactly
what it is. She's as real as it gets.
As real as it gets,
and that's.
And all things deserving. You're as real as it gets.
Thanks,
Spencer's
bro.
as real as it gets. I mean, when people are really truly, and I love getting to become friends with people who are just being themselves, and that's all it is. And the fact that you're being yourself and you're a dope ass musician, like, man, I mean, that's just like that's a double bonus, man.
Thank you, man.
No, thank you, bro, for just being you. Plain and simple, man. And this is the beginning of a lot. Serious business, man.
Thank you, man.
If you all aren't aware, the EP, Not a Hobby, that's all right. Smoke. I'm allowed to curse. I'm fucking with that song.
Yes,
dog.
sir. Come on. Yeah.
I am. But I mean, this city is one that, again, I've been a huge fan of, thanks to a mutual friend. And now to call you a friend means the world to me. So, Sam Fisher, brother.
Cheers,
next time, do a show here in New York on the weekend so I can actually go. And I'm not stuck in the studio. All right.
I got you. Yes.
Round of applause one more time for my guy, dude. Love you to bits, man. And thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
C100.